Alright, round one. We're going to keep this hand. We don't have white mana, obviously, but we have a grapple, which I think should get us our white mana if we haven't drawn it by then. I'm hoping, at least. We'll find out. Alright. Probably just going to have to grapple for a plains. No big deal. Ah, Brazen Wolves. Very familiar with that spell. Alright, so we got our plains. So we do have 3 card types already, too, which is nice. So I think we're just going to... guess we'd play the Parish Blade here. I could have played the Sentry, too. Alright. Can't block. So, probably play the Survivalist here. I wish I had Delirium. I'm so close. I can play the Sentry, too. Because I don't really want to trade off my Survivalist. Doesn't make the best use of mana. I can do Sanctifier as well. But Sanctifier is probably the strongest spell in my hand, so I guess we'll do Survivalist. 2 Delirium creatures without that Delirium. So he's got, I mean, all the combat tricks in the world up right now. Ah, Lunarch Mantle, okay. Got us on a 2-turn clock by turn 5. It's pretty impressive. We could just rip a Purge, though, and be in good shape. I guess Dawngryff can buy us a chump as well. So, I guess we have to play Dawngryff to chump the Brazen Wolves. The good news is, Sanctifier... No, I'm still unfortunately going to be 1 mana short. I guess I gotta stay back here. Oh, geez. So our opponent's got Uncaged Fury. I'm guessing Uncaged Fury. This attack doesn't make sense too much otherwise, I don't think. Because otherwise, why wouldn't you just sack the permanent and make me chump, right? I think we're just going to block like this. I think my opponent would have sacked the permanent if they didn't have Uncaged Fury. Oh, Rush of Adrenaline. Well, didn't predict that one either. So we got Our face is stomped there. Hopefully we can do a little bit better in game 2 here. Let's see. Did see an aura. Saw Lunarch Mantle. Mockery's still pretty expensive. Probably want a Faithbearer Paladin, maybe over the Thalia's Lancers. I think the lifelink seems really important in this matchup, huh? I mean, the first strike seems really important too. I was thinking about bringing in Mockery for Lunarch Mantle, but I mean, we have double Purge. We should be able to cope. How about a Lunarch Mantle of my own? Well, opponent just showed us combat tricks, right? I don't remember them showing removal. Doesn't mean they don't have it. But I think we'll just do the Faithbearer Paladin swap and see how we do. Alright, we'll play first. Fortunately, got to mull that one. Yeesh. This is ugly. This is ugly. We're going to do the Desperate Sentry. I could just leave up Blessed Alliance, but I'd rather my opponent play the Lunarch Mantle. And then I don't think they can get a follow-up creature, so then we can leave up Blessed Alliance after that. Alright. Take 2. So now I'll leave up the Alliance. So we gain 4. They sack a attacking creature. Alright. Guess we play the Paladin. So Fork in the Road's going to give us 3 card types. Still not quite there, though. All right. Strength of Arms would have actually been a pretty good rip there. Yeah, Strength of Arms would have been a great rip. Guess we just play Spectral Reserves and then pass. Am I sandbagging lands for something? I always ask, because I always forget. In this case, no. It doesn't look like I am. I don't have any discard. So we can play this. Well, I mean, the good news is I think we only have 2 planes left in our deck. Bad news is kind of out of gas. All right. Purge would be a good rip. Uh-oh. I don't like this. Why is he letting me attack with Faith Bearer? That's not good. That's not good. That's awkward too. Alright, well, I guess we're going to lose our Faith Bearer Paladin. Alright, guess it could be worse. Thing is, we could very easily beat our opponent's deck, especially this game. We just need to, like, actually draw something relevant here. And we seem to be having a big problem with that. I guess what we can do is equip the Sentry and then swing like this. Well, there goes our Forest and our Purge, both of which would have been pretty nice. I don't know why opponent didn't block there. Fiery Temper or Inspector? Huh. They must have Uncaged Fury. Okay. Sanctifier. Well, it's not bad. Let's play the Sanctifier. Let's equip a Spirit. No cards left in my opponent's hand. Well, that's nice. Wish I could do something about that Geist. I'm almost out of answers at this point if I lost a Purge and I don't have my Alliance. I pretty much have one left at this point. That's not very good. Oh, well, I do have the Sanctifier, so I guess that's probably good enough. Which means I think we still got to try and raise here. I don't really want to mill anymore because we don't have any graveyard shenanigans, right? No graveyard shenanigans. No, we want to feed our Sanctifier, I guess. Okay. That makes sense. Because then Sanctifier can start spitting things out here. Deck's pretty odd, I do have to say. It's all like early green ramp with white being the rest of our deck, essentially. Alright, I mean, that's pretty good news. Slayer can't get back anything, right? Nope. Alright. But we can spit 2 flyers out, so at this point it just makes sense to swing with some spirits and pass the turn. Another Forest and Purge. All right, I guess. Shard of Broken Glass has done some awkward milling. I will say that. So I could theoretically lose Delirium. Green mana? Weird. So I can play back with Survivalist and still leave up a Sanctifier. So that means I just swing with 2 tokens here. So I can play around the Priest. I could just play 2 more tokens too. It might just make more sense. In case my opponent draws a removal spell for the other one. Yeah. I do only have 2 creatures left in my yard though. Which means I could lose Delirium. Not sure that matters though. Let's just pass. I mean, our opponent easily kills us with Rush of Adrenaline. All right. So now, I guess we do lose Delirium by doing this. Our opponent has to tap this, and then we still have enough to kill our opponent. Right? They tap the biggest dude. We get in with everything. He only has 1 flying blocker. All right. Sounds good to me. Oh, that's weird. Maybe they just wanted to see the extra mill. I guess that makes sense. Alright, they just wanted to see the extra cards. I can't blame them for that. So, Sanctifier of Souls doing work. Really working well synergistically with Shard of Broken Glass. It's always a relief to see this card do something. And in this case, it was essential to our victory. So, that was pretty cool. Okay. I mean, it essentially turned Sanctifier Souls into a just spit out tokens all day. So yeah, I mean, opponent's deck looks very good, very aggressive. Lone Rider is going to be a problem. We're a little bit removal light, so it's going to be an issue. But, I mean, I think this is as good as we're going to get, so let's go to game 3. I mean, I could do the Shield Mate. I'm trying to remember all the creatures my opponent's running. I can't remember that many 2/2s. Like, this really doesn't do anything against Brazen Wolves. It does something against the Guardian of Pilgrims, I guess, but I think we got to do it like this. My opponent has more than 1 aura, though. Mockery of Nature is looking a lot better. being able to get a fatty as well as break a Lunarch Mantle, or it's really not bad. I just don't know what I would prefer to run. Like, maybe I just do it over the Lunarch Mantle plan on our end. Like, Lunarch Mantle doesn't look great for us. It looks okay, but our opponent's got spot removal too. Let's dump the Mantle. Let's try out the Mockery. I want this card to do something in this matchup, and it could save our life from a pesky Lunarch Mantle or Hope Against Hope. So here's hoping that it works. Huh. This hand's certainly awkward, but we're going to keep it. Like, if we draw a white mana, his hand gets a lot better. Alright, well, that does constitute a white mana. So we get to go turn 3 Captive, Fork in the Road. That's not bad. Maybe I just offer up Captive Trade. Actually, no. What does Captive let me do better next turn? I can play Fork in the Road, play a white mana, and play another Captive. And then I could trade that Captive. All right, I think we're actually going to take 3 this turn. I'd rather have the resources. Especially if we can resolve Spectral Reserves. So let's go Fork in the Road. White mana. Ditch a green mana. Go white, Captive. And then we offer the Captive this turn to the Fox. And we can just play Faithbearer Paladin next turn. If he's got the trick, we definitely want him to just get it out of the way now, right? So, alright. Let's get El Paladin Reno here. Nice. Guess if our opponent attacks into it, we probably just have to take it, because we can at least swing back and play the Spectral Reserve, so we'll gain some more life back here. Alright, well, we have a Mockery of Nature, so that's the good news. Kind of surprised he swung with it, to be honest. So let's see here. I'm still a mana short of... Wait, am I? 5, 6? No, I guess I'm not. I can play Mockery off a Captive. So let's do that. Let's swing with our Faithbearer Paladin and play the Mockery. Oh, I gotta tap for mana. Wait, what? That's not right. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, I have to play a land. I do have it. I knew I had it. I was like, how did I do that wrong? That's how I did it wrong. All right. So we'll play this, burn that, get a 6/5 and pass. Okay. Well, I'm glad I have all the creatures I need. So, my opponent can double block with Thali and Ironclad Slayer. God, where's our Strength of Arms when we need it? So, Let's swing with the Mockery of Nature, because our opponent doesn't have a good block for that. And then we'll play Spectral Reserves. Or I could play Dawngriff. Spectral Reserves makes better use of mana, though. I mean, opponent has missed a lot of land drops, but they've still managed to do a lot with 3 mana, right? All right, so he drew a combat trick. We're going to block here. I think we're just going to block the... Well, that's actually interesting. If I block the Slayer, it feels like it's a rush of adrenaline. We didn't see any other combat tricks that I can recall. I mean, we do have Lethal and Crackback as well. Something to keep in mind. What could my opponent kill me with? They can't kill me with... They can kill me with Uncaged Fury, which we've still not seen. They can't kill me with Borrowed Hostility. So they can kill me with like I said, they can kill me with that. I might just block the Fox here, because I'll gain life. Kill one of his guys. It plays around Strength of Arms. I think we'll do that. Like, I'd like to kill the Fox later from a Spirit, but I'd rather play around 2 toughness pumping combat trick. Because it feels like it's probably just a rush of adrenaline. But if it's Uncaged Fury, I also don't want to die. So this is keeping me safe from Strength of Arms. Ooh, that was pretty rough. Alright. Got me pretty good there. Alright, Desperate Sentry. Still don't have... Jeez. Still don't have Delirium. So everything I play here comes in tapped. I guess we got to take a turn off of Mockery of Nature for that reason. So probably just play the Dawngriff and pass. Stupid Dahlia doing work, huh? Guess they have some sort of combat trick. Unfortunately, that's a big problem. Can I not die? I can't get a second white mana, though. So my opponent can tap the Mockery and then force me to chump. I guess I have to do that. We're just going to die to a rush? Bummer. Kind of wanted our deck to play a little bit better there. I'm a little disappointed that we saw all white game 2 and then all green game 3. But it does happen. This is Magic the Gathering, so white mana than the Purge. So useful card. That makes sense. All right, let's go to match 2. Hopefully do better.